And hi everyone, are we live on YouTube? Yes, we are. Thank you all for tuning in. All right. Do I have updates? I guess I do. Oh, well, it's just like about finding suppliers for requests that we cannot currently undo. And I realized that right now, as of today, I am not recording our requests yet. So I have decided to start recording our requests in the sense that when we get from somebody, we would record and all of that. What's the time now? It's past 9. All right, I need to make a call. Where is it? So I did put a call through to like all of these numbers yesterday, and I got like about three interests. Irish Gap here. I wanted to speak for that. As a matter of fact, I even called him, but then there was no response. And then there was Chester, there was TGM Education, and then there was Winnet Edu. We all said that. Then a couple of other people were like, send the email, and we'll see how that goes. But like where I got like strong signals was with the TGM Education, with the Winnet Edu, and then with like Irish Gap here. So some numbers were in the US, and I guess I called them for a while, and after a while I stopped calling. So Irish Gap here had said to call back by, was it 3 o'clock? And I did call back, but there was no response. So I'm gonna try to call back again. So I can share that call screen because his telephone number is on his website anyways. Alrighty. So for people who are like, another thing I realized from just like calling um student organization, student travel organization, student travel club was that some of them, they are not just like only interested in, oh sorry, you might not be able to hear me. Some of them are not only interested in, like, there was something in my hair and it was quite uncomfortable. Some of them are not only interested in, just giving us like access to their community. Some of them actually want us to list our experiences with them so that they can earn a commission on it. They want to add what we have to their catalog. Yeah, that's one. And then the second thing was that I realized, I mean, it was just one person. I don't know if that's how it is across the board. I think his name is Ryan. I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, sorry. So, okay, I'm not sharing the screen yet. Let's share our screen. So I mean, I had spoken to this person, and they were like, okay, yeah, like go ahead to go ahead to send them a message on WhatsApp, and then I realized that it wasn't a WhatsApp community per se. It was a WhatsApp channel. I don't know the idea behind people having a WhatsApp channel really, because well, at least on the front end, I can't see people who are joining my channel. I know that I have the numbers, and I believe that the advert rate for getting people into the WhatsApp channel must be very, very cheap. I believe that's my belief. Yeah, there's borrowed audience from Facebook and all of that, but for it to take off on that scale, it's not just about what Facebook has. It's about what they've made available to the person who is handling that channel. Because even some channel, I get to like join it, WhatsApp channel, and then I realize that I can't see the contacts of individuals who are like in the same channel with us. So what I don't know is that for the admin, who is like the owner of that channel, you know what? While we're here, let me just go into Google and Google it. If I have a WhatsApp channel, can I see the telephone? Google in itself cannot answer this. It will be the AI, whatever, numbers of individuals who join. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I don't know what the motive behind building a WhatsApp channel is. Well, it's none of my business right now. The other days I would have the time and I would try to delve deep into what's going on in the creator's head. But as of today, it's officially none of my business. But I don't know. I don't think it's working as such for us. Because I mean, yeah, I joined a channel. I mean, all they're just doing is like posting. Yesterday I thought was going to be very good. But when I try to send a message to somebody, I thought it was like a community. And then I realized it was a channel. And then I began to ask myself, how I said they even put it in the description that this is how you can reach them. You most likely can't even reach the admin directly. And I wondered to myself if I were an admin of a WhatsApp channel and I can see people who join the group and the channel, and then it's not like I send them personal DMs. Everything I post is just on the channel. Doesn't make sense to me yet, but really I don't care. I have to call somebody. Hi, Ryan. Okay. So I'm not gonna leave him a voicemail because I did that yesterday. Someone here is just saying that they have scheduled a time on my calendar. Looking forward to speaking soon. I don't know how it's gonna work, but my Monday is packed. Alrighty, so I mean, I just wanted to go over some of the things that we're really, really going to just be focusing on over the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, which is test three, which is like the digital nomad, going online trying to find like digital nomads, and then test four, which is finding communities. Right now, I did like a test to have like 20 communities, and out of that 20, I was only able to get three interests. So maybe what I'm now going to go ahead to do to broaden my scope is to just find more communities, call more people, and all of that. Yeah, and then the third thing would be to find the internal nomads. So the thing is, I usually like get up by 6, do a couple of things, and then go to my social media. So I already started looking for folks on like digital nomads since like 7:30, and then I just stopped like 10 minutes to this live session. So because I've decided that I'm just going to be dedicating an hour 30 minutes every day to digital nomads, to find digital nomads. I think we have like a couple of prospects right now. Let me go to, where can I find that again? Digital nomads. Social. I think the name of that thing is social. Social media. Yeah. Alright. So I think I have Sarah here. Just give me a moment. She said, just message this person this morning. Oh gosh. Lucas just has pictures of snakes on his profile. I think he's a photographer, like a travel photographer. Oh, Lucas. How are you today? I love how you capture nature. I just want to say, how often are you on the road? Alrighty, that's it with Lucas. So every day we're going to be going to Instagram, we're going to be going to Facebook to get more people into our pipeline of finding digital nomads. For finding communities, we're going to be going into Google first, looking for student visa processing communities, and then making calls. From making calls, then we take it further, right? So, yeah, that's about it, really. Keep updating the list, keep doing the old stuff. But I was mentioning something about Canva yesterday. So, okay, I also want to like curate our requests. So, this person, her name is Angie. If I check my profile, I would see this person is in Cameroon. Okay. I want to believe that I have, well, not I want to believe, I actually have them. I have records of all of these demands, like as in screenshots. So this person is asking for Thailand, Malaysia. We don't have South Korea right now. Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, and one other place I can't remember. And that will most likely come fulfill. Two to the US. Oh, then there's Aslam. Okay. These two trips to the US, we most likely can do it. So the thing is that, and I mean, that's like a correction that I've taken too. And then something I'm also looking to implement. Even though right now we don't do some of these trips, we can outsource them to the right people who do it and then build traction, then effectively nail down and go after the people that we actually can serve at this time. So Aslan, ship people to South Africa. See, they're supposed to even travel in October. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now and try to call this person because their number is not available to the public. I'm not sharing my screen at all. Okay, I'm not yet. Alright, so yeah, I don't think his number is on this same file. Oh, yesterday I tried to pay for digital nomad girls. I don't know what that was, but it didn't work out. So it was something with my card. MCC not allowed. So I don't even know what to do right now. I tried to pay with Link too, it didn't work. But I already sent a mail to my card company anyways to tell them what the problem was and then see if they can solve it in some way. Okay, okay, yeah. Reseller. It's just sometimes I feel like follow up is tiring because in reality, I wouldn't like it if somebody had called me how much I am calling some of these people. Of course, not frequently, but once a week, twice a week, yada, yada. I don't think I would like it at all because the kind of person that I am is I'm not very good with keeping people on the line for long, on hold for long, or not telling them what I feel. So if you wanted to sell me something and I'm like, I can't buy it, I'm going to tell you I can't buy it. And it's hard sometimes to try to convince me. Except I've been thinking, or except I've been thinking about buying that thing, or I have made my research about. So I'm not somebody that you just show up to, prep into a sales conversation, and then automatically buy it. No, the only thing I'm impulsive with buying is probably food, right? And some of these things is actually not by impulse, it's value because I mean you're bringing a lot of value and all of that. But if I've been thinking about traveling, even though I had Costa Rica in my head, if you come to sell me Croatia, I would buy it. You know why? Because I've been thinking about traveling, right? But to just see me prep me the first day and then expect me to convert, that's not the kind of person I am. So I'm saying this to say that you are not the kind of people you're following up on. So don't feel like, oh, this is my ideal world. This is how I function. I believe everybody should function like that. No, there's probably only one of you. some things are really unique to you that the world needs. But in this case, you because you're not even in their shoes, you're not in their pocket, and that's why we don't try to understand. We don't try to understand people who are selling to like, oh, I feel you, I get what you've gotten. No, we talk to them based on emotions, psychology, and facts of typical people who have been in that same sense, right? So, yeah, because that's like a wordy trap. Uh, okay. Oh, I thought I had the number. Okay. So this person is actually in Oman. Okay. I think I need to go back to Instagram. The first that was on Instagram, we got like, trying to like find the town nomads and all of that. Honestly, if it were just left to me, I would go like the easiest way. But there are no shortcuts. Hi Aslam, how are you today? Good to connect with you again. Can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, I mean, so this is Esther. We're talking about the South African trip for your client. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Now I have to make you understand that this person that I just spoke with, I was expecting him not to pick. Because after the first call, the second call, and then the follow-ups after those, he has not picked. And the truth is that this call to him is not necessarily about the South African clients that he wants to introduce to us. It's more or less like prepping him for when our platform comes up because their travel brand is quite big. So back to the lesson I was trying to share about follow-ups, like because if somebody were to be calling me like that, I am not very good with even not telling you what I think. But I know that the dynamics is different in business, and I kind of try to bring who I am as a person into business. So if it's not going to work, you're going to know that it's not going to work, like straight up. And if I'm going to think about it, I'm going to tell you I'm going to think about it. Then if when I've given you to think about it, there are lapses, I'm going to come back to you to say, hey, I've been thinking, but there's no headway yet, yada 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 yada, and all of that. And yeah, so in sales, I guess all I'm trying to say is that you're not talking to you. You're talking to people who have different needs, even though they're like interested in what you do. They have different ways they respond. They have different ways that they make decisions. Different things impact their decision making process. Yeah. Okay, so let me try to do something on Canva because I've learned all these things since last weekend, and I don't know what it was. I was supposed to have started like creating, but I don't know. I guess I didn't just create. I mean, we had like a new thingy this week, which was like the new idea, to like go to communities to get our product up and all of that. I made the first call yesterday, so I need to record when I actually made the first call. It's very important, so I know when to make the next call. Gap year travelers. Uh, okay, so I'm just gonna put it here. Made the first call. FIRST. Um, what was yesterday? This was 23, 24. Alrighty. Okay, what is Angie say? Yeah, we're already in talk with Angie. Some of these folks that I called to ask for referrals, I wonder if I should call them again. I guess I could. If I'm calling people, that would mean there's no Canva. Because some of these people were like, oh, yeah, sure, I'm gonna introduce you. I guess I still can't share my screen because I have to call people. And these numbers are not telephone numbers that are available publicly. I'm asking Lucas how often he's been on the road. I'm not sending a voice note to anybody. Oh, it's a voice note, sorry. What's that thing called again? Like voicemail. This person said to send them an email. So I'm gonna copy and then go back to them right now because I already sent that email. I am so grateful. I think that I've spoken so much about gratitude that I feel like, hi, mailbox. I'm not very good with like leaving. I leave voicemails, but half the time I don't think I really want to. Mm-hmm. Do I have? I have. I think I have a couple of meetings today. I have somebody that has been rescheduling meetings. Like yesterday was the second time they rescheduled, and I almost said, "Oh my gosh, the next time this person reschedules, I'm going to tell them that it's okay. You know, we can pick it up sometime later. That there's no need to have it now if you're busy." And that's what I was sharing, that you cannot really bring like the ideal person that you are and how things like kind of like work in your own world into businesses sometimes. You just be like very frustrated, very overwhelmed, and you're gonna be wondering why everyone is not like you. But I mean, everyone is not supposed to be like you, right? So there has to be like a healthy management of well, and one of the things I learned very early as a salesperson is that if I have done my part and a sales call doesn't go well, it's not about me. If I call you and you hang up on me, it's not about me. If I call you and you say I'm calling up, because I have believed that, and then I have taught myself that no rejection is about me. Do you understand? Especially with sales, really. Um, it's either the timing, the product, or the person. And that really helps. That gives me like a healthy level of detachment. So even if I was speaking to someone and then they sounded very, very, very interested, and suddenly they're no longer interested, I'm not trying to understand what I did wrong. I'm trying to understand why they're no longer interested. And half the time, it's not really necessarily about me, because I had a season I used to make rejections like very personal. And I mean, it's also crazy on some days, especially when we're all like in different time zones. And then you get like a rejection by 6 a.m. I remember I got one last week and I was so annoyed. I'm like, gosh, why does it have to be like 6 a.m.? Because it was a very early call. And yeah, so if you've done everything right, it's not necessarily about you. And sometimes you've really not, it's not even, some of you have like, you've literally over prepared and things still goes south. In some cases it might not really be about you, because I've seen people who have like the worst script, the worst script still convert people to get on a demo. And so the demo is what like kind of like determines if those people stay on board or not. So it's very important. There's nothing in sales that you can really take personal. Alrighty, so we're supposed to try to create something on Canva this morning. You see. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll still do something with these people, the travel institute. Like, this much so warm. The only place I've not even gotten any kind of response or any kind of interest from is actually agencies. Today's a Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. See, I'm going to try to record the last time I recorded them and call them back. There's a company that they're giving us like signals that are interested. or reaching them has been so difficult. Okay, instead of telling you how difficult it has been to reach them, I think I need to diversify how I'm reaching them. Okay, let's see. I've only been looking for them on calls, and I think at the point I tried to like send the email. Now let's go find them on Instagram, and let's also find them on LinkedIn. Let's find them on Facebook. We're finding them everywhere. Let's see. Evolution. I did send one of their co-founders a mail, but I don't think he has sent. This is not a problem. Hmm. Okay, let's see there. I don't. They also don't have like lots of activities online, but they are doing amazing work. Yeah, like they're turning shit up, and I know a couple of the travel agents, so it'll be nice to work with them. And the founder is a very cool person too, because I get to call him every once in a while, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is the person you should speak with." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Honestly, one of the things that I've learned with the kind of work that we're doing is that if you, well, sometimes you don't necessarily know what you're doing, but you know that you're moving like in the right direction with, how we just come on live and then we do whatever we have to do real time most of the time. The only thing I'm doing is just holding space for thoughts and letting it crystallize. And maybe I should just like encourage somebody listening to this. You are already doing everything right. You just need to stay there long enough. Hi. Hi, good morning. This is Esther. I'm calling you from Zago Tours. I got your contact from World Tourism Network Community. From World Tourism Network Community. Yes. We are currently running a project and we're looking to partner with a couple of people in South Africa. So I thought to reach out to you to ask for an introduction. Yes. So, I mean, specifically, we're looking for introductions to event organizers in South Africa, like tourism and travel event organizers, or just travel community leaders in South Africa. Yes. So what we've done is that we've built a marketplace where we sell just adventure tours. Right now we sell 10 adventure categories in 17 countries. The idea is that we want adventure tours to become safe. As you may have known, some people have been to some places in South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and going to see wildlife, they've lost their lives. And right now, what the industry has is what we call an indemnity form. We are trying to introduce a new method of ensuring that safety is communicated before these travelers, whether they're international travelers or local travelers, go on adventures. Safety is communicated, administered, and then mitigated. And that's what our platform is trying to do, really. Okay. 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 Absolutely. I'll go ahead and like send you a WhatsApp message. Then maybe we can schedule a call to talk further. Would that be okay? Okay. Thank. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Bye. Alrighty. So I'm just going to go to them to say, today, on occasion, Esther, head of partnership at Zago. I'd like to speak with kind of like giving the vibe that I've researched them, which I truly have actually. Try to find out who is in charge. And every time I get, okay, you know what? I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to look for John Jackson. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see John Jackson's LinkedIn profile. Let me see if I can find his what's that thing called? His email on Rocket Reach. Because the truth is, I mean, every time I call, I get transferred to like it's what's that thing called right now? I get transferred to his oof, what was it called? To his office, right? But it still doesn't go through. Like it goes into the voicemail. Honestly, view. I need to have like a Rocket Reach. Okay, let me try to sign into Rocket Reach. Oh, I can find his telephone and email address for free on Rocket Reach. That's cool. Alright, so then I guess I can also find his direct number. Hmm. I mean, that's cool. I absolutely love it. Hmm. Are you guys serious? You said the lookup was free. Why do I have to pay to get it again if you already said it was free? Mm. I mean, I guess I don't mind paying to view his contacts. Because I need it. I've tried to reach this guy. Every time I get into his office, I'm literally just transferred elsewhere. You know? Yeah, I was saying something about gratitude, like just literally being grateful for everything, you know. China has been setting the industry ablaze since the 90s. I love it. Hopefully, is really like very active here. Oh, he doesn't have like a bio of some sort. I think I know what to do. Instead of waiting for John to respond to me, I'm going to go to their company's account and I'm going to find everybody that's in operations, marketing, and send like friend requests to like 5 people. So at least one out of the five would say, "Oh, hey, thank you for connecting." Then I'd ask them always to get to like the person in charge of suppliers relations. You know. Alrighty. Here they are. Okay. Travel advice on. I'm not really interested in connecting with a travel advisor because most of them really would also like that you work with the host agency. Okay, there's a way to do this. I just remembered. I can go to their company and say I am looking for just people who work in marketing or operations, and then you will show me just those people. Mm-mm. This thing didn't work like that again. I'm supposed to be able to just say, and I'm not necessarily interested in the travel agents. Oof. No, no, I'm not. Actually, I'm not interested in travel agents. I just want to see the folks who work with the company. It's easy for like travel agents to say, "Oh, I work here," because again, they update their status, and one way or the other, they're affiliated with the organization. But they would all constantly always point you to like the person, in charge of that company. They will tell you, "Oh, speak with this person, speak with that person." Mhm. And so it's just better to go to that person. I, I mean, yeah, I love you for Stephanie. I said travel. I just wanna go. Mm. Oh wow, Stephanie Fry. Shouldn't be this hard, really. Anyways, I'm also going to find them on Facebook and still say, "Hi, this is Esther," and all of that. Okay, I love it. This is Reggie. Okay. What's this? Okay, looks like they have like a Facebook community of some sort. They're not active. But I think that's necessary because so that you can decide if you also want to work with them. Alright, so they don't actually have a Facebook page. What they have is the founder's Facebook page. Let's see. I think I should just be Rocket Rich to get his contact. I have some money in my card. How can I get it? Okay, he's asking me for credit. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm trying to get what's the amount of lookups. The hell is wrong with you guys? Somebody said to call him back in 10 minutes. So let's go back to calling him. I have like lots of follow ups to do for folks who wanted to like, want to buy toys from us. The first two, we can't fulfill it right now because again, I don't know, maybe because, well, yeah, I guess that's what it is. Because we've promised people to sell safe tours and the likes, outsourcing from somebody whose system I don't understand, all in the name of just doing business, kind of frightens me. So I'm not just gonna meet somebody and say, "Oh, give me this." I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah, can we have a meeting? Can we have like a Zoom? I'd like to understand how your business is, how it runs, and I can see like how we fit into that system." Okay, so let's call Aslam again, and then we follow up with this person that's in Cameroon. Okay, continue. Is it raining? Is it picking? Hello? Alright, it's okay. No pressure actually. I'm just going to have to find a way to get through to my prospects. That's all. Alright, so let's try to buy a trial seat with Rocket Rich. I think it's about a dollar. So mm, I don't know why I can't pay for digital nomad girls. I don't know what else to do. I think they were asking me for a credit card now, a debit card. I have a credit card. They're asking me for. I don't care what you guys do in my experience. I'm only purchasing this plan to get it to one person. So, all right. So All right, so we see what's happening with Rocket Ridge. Okay. Oh, I love it. I just got his email address and telephone number. Best believe I'm going to call him today. So what's the okay? So what's the agency and travel agent trainer? Yeah, that's the name of that company. Yeah, this is his email address and this is his telephone number. Honestly, it would really mean a lot if things literally work out with us and the company. They're doing an amazing work actually. So we're gonna save this search. Jam. Okay. I need to know how to get normal girls sorted. But yeah, so this live stream is already over 47 minutes. I'm gonna call it a day here and I'm just gonna go to Canva to try to like design. And I guess we'll make some calls today. So we'll make some calls. The usual, going ahead to find the town nomads and then going ahead to like find communities. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'll see you tomorrow by 9 a.m. BST. Enjoy the rest of your day and thank you for your support.